Phil Vigneri here with Wraptile Graphics, and I'm about to show you how to properly measure your northeast modified body for a Wraptile wrap. The first thing you'll need to do is print out the Wraptile Graphics measurement sheet. This sheet will be available in the pricing email you received, as well as available for download on the Wraptile Graphics website. As you can see, all the measurements are numbered 1 through 15. Next, I'm going to show you some fundamental rules to go by to help ensure the accuracy of your measurements. For these wrap measurements, we always want to create a horizontal line that's in line with the door and goes the length of the body. In this case, I have mine on a table. So the edge of the table acts as my horizontal line. If your body's already mounted on your car, that's fine. You can have somebody hold a straight edge in line and measure from that point to your measurement point, which I'll show you. Your measurement point is the first break in your door or quarter panel, not the top, the first break. And I'll show you on the front the same. You'll measure to the first break, always. Now I'm going to show you how to take each measurement, starting with number 1 and ending with number 15. The first measurement, number 1, is the total length. We do this by hooking it to the front of the door and going to the longest point at the back. Measurement 2 is the front of the door. We want to measure from the bottom of the door to the first break, like we said, the first break. Measurement number 3 is the back of the quarter. Now remember, we said we want to measure always from our horizontal line to the first break. So I'm going to do that on the back as well. Starting on my horizontal line, measure to the first break in the aluminum. Measurement 4 is the distance of the door between the front of the door and the wheel well at the bottom. Measurement number 5 is the width of the wheel well at the bottom. Measurement number 6 is the length of the bottom of the rear quarter. Measurement number 7 is the distance between the opening in the wheel well and the first break in the aluminum. Always measure to the first break in the aluminum. The next measurement we want is measurement number 8. Most modified bodies have an angled portion of the rear quarter panel. So we want to measure from our horizontal line, and like I said, if your body's mounted on your car, have somebody hold a straight edge in line with the door to this point and measure from this point to what I call the usable area. Now in this instance, there's a piece of bracing here holding the plastic skirting on. We don't want to wrap on that. So above that would be our usable area. So I'm measuring from our horizontal line to the beginning of the usable area. That's measurement 8. Measurement 9 is the same but on the back, from our horizontal line to the start of our usable area. Moving on to measurement number 10. This measurement is going to show from the front of the door to the beginning of your window, which I'm going to show you how to measure next. So if you notice on your measurement sheet, there's no actual window portion to measure. All we want to measure is the sail panel portion that the window connects to. So that's what we're going to do. So measurement number 11 is the total length of your window. Measurement number 12 is the measurement from the front of the window, and what we want to do is take a measurement in line with the peak of your sail. So I'll just draw a line here. That's the peak of my sail. This is the measurement you want, from the front of the window to the peak of the sail, where it meets. Measurement number 13 is our next measurement, and we want to measure from the first break in the aluminum. Remember, we always measure to and from the break to that peak. That distance is what I would like. Measurement number 14 is going to be from the first brake to the top of the sail. We're not including the window portion, we just want the sail portion. So on this particular measurement, it's not a lot. Some have a big piece here. Measurement 15 is the same, but on the back, from the first brake to the top of the back of the sail. Now that we have all our key measurements, the next thing we want to do is measure the location of our sidebar holes. Now, if you don't have these punched or cut yet, that's fine, you can leave them blank. We do this so that when I design the wrap, I try the best I can to not have any sponsors or anything like that get cut off in this area. So if you notice on your measurement sheet, there's two rectangles that say right side bar holes, left side bar holes. So the first thing we want is the diameter, which is pretty self-explanatory, how big the hole is. The next thing you'll see on your measurement sheet is 3 right angles that say in and up. Now, we're looking at the left side, so we're starting with the farthest one on the left. When I say in, I mean from the front of the door. So the first hole in, and then the first hole up to the center of the hole. So in and up. Same with the other 2 holes. In and up. As well as the third hole. In and up. Now that you have all your measurements taken for both sides of your car, you're going to want to submit those measurements to my email, phil@wraptileny.com, as well as filling out a design done form, and I'll be happy to start your design proof. Thanks for choosing Wraptile Graphics.